last one is a unique and older book called The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. And this book, it's, people would call it today a self-help book, but The Richest Man in Babylon gives an older, more tried and true perspective on how to pursue wealth wisely. So it is, it's part of the culmination of personal finance. We are not called to be poor for the Lord. That's not our calling. Now, I'm not speaking against those who have, who don't desire to. I'm not saying everybody should want to become super wealthy, but we should desire God's gifts so that we can use those gifts well.
So you talked about blessing the world. That was one of the first things you talked about, is blessing.
Yes, and even the Jews were called when they went into Babylon. They were told in Jeremiah chapter 29 to pursue the peace. That just doesn't mean pursue, break up fights. That means pursue the blessing of the city where you are. There was a pagan nation that they were in, that they were in exile there, and instead of just moping around and barely making it, God said, pursue the blessing of this place. And in pursuing the blessing of that place, you yourself will be blessed. As Christians, we are called, whatever your opinion of the United States, how much, hopefully everyone is patriotic and that they can love their country in the wise way. Chesterton, when I say this, I'm reminded of his quote: "The person who says my country right or wrong is like the man who says my mother drunk or sober." So, that we should desire good for our country. Well, whether you think that America deserves blessings or not right now, we should pursue God's blessing ourselves so that we can in turn use it to bless others. John Wesley, who's probably not the most widely read of, in the Reformed world, but he had some really good quotes at times, and one of them was in one of his sermons. He said to work as hard as you can, to make as much as you can, to give away as much as you can. And that is a great, minute statement of what we're called to do.